And so are we, because we are playing Chuusotsu first graduation time after time. I'm Lynx. And, well, technically I'm also up, indeed, for quite a while now. Let us continue and see where this is all going. She rose slowly from her bed. Sharp rays of sunlight were passing through the gaps in the curtain. Judging from their intensity, these were not the soft rays of the morning.
12時
I mean, to be quite fair, the best hour to wake up. Also known as noon.
あわ久々にこんな時間に起床
Same.
一日の始まりからしてギルティいつもなら言わざるを得ないこの状況だけど
I mean, it is. Who's like there to blame for that? But you, in a way. And again, sometimes it's nice to just get up at 12 or whatever. She turned her gaze to her desk. There were 2 manuscript sheets resting on it. Her lips naturally curled up into a smile. They were the fruits of her labor, or perhaps Arue's way of turning her anguish into positive results. She had created 6 4-panel strips in a single night. Alright, fair enough. Her drawings were still rough around the edges, but she was confident her punchlines had transcended the realm of stale, generic quips. Or did they? Thinking them up had been no easy task. Her passion helped her overcome the hardship of creating them. It took almost until dawn, but she finally accomplished it.
でもさすがに体は正直まだあちこちにペインが残って
She gave her shoulders a rub while turning her head in circles. She could feel her fatigue. Perhaps this was how middle-aged men felt after a hard day of work. It's not only when you are middle-aged, okay? Even so, strangely enough.
そっかネタを変えても微妙に助長して思えるのはミミちゃんの周りがみんな賑やかな子ばかりだから誰か一人くらいおとなしい子でも入れたら逆にいいアクセントになって
Indeed. You don't want all the characters to be the same.
っていうと無表情の無口キャラ違うそれだと明るい作品世界から浮いちゃう気が
Why not?
声がちっちゃいいつも恥じらい顔の子、何を言ってるのか聞こえないんだけど耳を近づけて聞いてみると実は毒舌とかなんか答えっぽいの見つけたかも
Do you? She had a flash of inspiration. She still hadn't even left her bed. The ideas came naturally whenever she woke up, proving that Arue's brain, whether it was asleep or awake, was dominated by her creations. Interesting. In my case, it's when I'm falling asleep.
このアイデアすぐに何かに書か
And
な
that
き
I
ゃ
don't remember. I'm not a writer or anything for. A mixture of panic and purpose made her spring into action. She hurriedly sat down at her desk.
紙もうなんでこういう時に鍵って手元にないの
Because you used it all? She pulled out the drawer. And out they came. Arithmetic workbooks. Kanji workbooks. A book on the history of Japan. Censored! Alright. That's not the book on history, huh? They were Arue's study materials. Let's just say it was probably a biology book. She silently stepped away from her desk and immediately jumped back into bed. Seriously? She buried her face in her pillow.
いやほんともうねそういうんじゃないんですけどねなんか別にそんな嫌じゃないんだけど唐突に出されると引いちゃうものってあるじゃないですか甘くない野菜ジュースとか
I don't drink vegetable juices. Why would you?
あれはそうそんな感じですから
I know they are
だ
not
から
good,
別に
so...
絶対無理とか 拒絶反応レベルというわけではないわけで。
Alright, stop bullshitting us, Arue here.
ただ、今は野菜ジュース。
Shut the heck up. Excuses? She knew these to be mere excuses, but she just couldn't help herself. The value of vegetable juice depended entirely on its health benefits. I'm surprised someone is willing to buy vegetable juices, to be honest. Jesus Christ. I remember tomato juices when I was childhood, yeah. When I was still a child, and ugh, those were so bad. Basically to the point of me willing to throw up. Yeah. Anyway, they held similar properties. At least to Marisugawa Arue. She was painfully aware of it. But right now, even glancing in their direction was... She started fiddling with her smartphone. By directing her attention elsewhere, she was able to flee from the anxiety that floated above her like an evil spirit. You know what, by the way? She's making, like... I think she's not capable of properly motivating herself. I mean, Arue, think of it that way. You freaking love manga. But there are manga with, I guess, advanced kanji, right? Probably with some stuff that you would have at school and so on. Wouldn't you want to understand that stuff when you're reading that manga? Therefore, study. That's my way to motivate her. Someone tell her that. God damn it, because she's not listening to me. Perhaps that quick escape route wasn't good enough. For its path brought Marisugawa Arue face to face with a different kind of demon. Number 1 hypothesis on re-evaluation. Time. Somewhere in the year 2000. On day 0 of April. 9:23. Name Albedo. Link I will not click. ID FR4OK3GF. What is this? I'm unsure of how lowly the unmarked are, but Chuusotsu seem to think they can ignore all their troubles. However, there are things that won't go their way. They are too stubborn and simple-minded to realize this. Again, it's not their fault with that. It's the fault of them not having a seal. Wise citizens, now is the time. We live in an age where the unmarked, once known as Chuusotsu, are perfecting their art of embracing foolishness. If that had contained their absurd charades to the internet, we'd still be able to laugh this all off. It is easy to pass off rowdiness down in the dead of night. Yet now, society itself comes to recklessly protect the extreme foolishness known as the Chuusotsu lifestyle. For those that realize their own lack of knowledge on the subject, I urge you to look through older posts, view news sites, and study the reports of the scientists. Oh, she opened that stupid page again. Those that we called unmarked, in other words those without an authority seal, are in fact two groups of people. One is a group of people who lost their jobs due to misfortune. The other is a group of people who were too lazy to even get a job in the first place. Bullshit. The former is a hotly debated topic. There are those who took the compatibility exam as mandated by the P3 law and acquired a seal, but lost it due to sickness or injury. These I claim as acceptable. Okay, so in this situation Arue would be accepted, I guess. Then there are those who gained a seal and a job, but through infractions and penalties lost their points and lose their seals. This I find unacceptable. Wait, what? I mean, it's your opinion, so fuck you. They have reaped what they sown. As such, I declare that they should receive no protection. What? And then we come to the final case, the lazy ones who never held any job. Plainly, this is a problem faced by society as a whole. These people exploit the kindness of the World Federation great leader, General K. Oh. Now we know. Now we know what's going on. General, as the, like, head of the country. Oh. And we know why this system is shite. Absolutely shite. Feeling neither remorse nor shame at their weak, slothful actions. Those who are too lazy to work have either refused the exam or outright skipped it. Of course, the compatibility exam is mandatory to all citizens as prescribed by the P3 law. Every person who takes it is either assigned a job or a school to advance their education. This system is the pillar of our world's harmonic balance. It's not in harmony at all. Why have they refused the test and failed to obtain their seals? The reason is clear. They harbor the flawed notion that working is bad. I mean, it's not great if you think about it. Come on. Dude, it's like I'm reading someone who's working in like HR or whatever, or is basically like has crazy amount of money and basically pays minimum wage to all the people that work for that person. I think this is the type of person that posts this stuff on that freaking whatever forum or whatever it was. To put it simply, their parasitical idea that being jobless and playing all day is an easy way to live has left them with the intelligence and imagination of livestock. Not really true. This is why they openly admit their crimes and upload evidence of it to the Twitter. Whatever. Anything beyond the fleeting pleasures of the present is beyond their comprehension. Sure. Dude, it's funny how I'm like, Arue, goddammit, study! How dare you say that to Arue like that, you punk? How dare you? I'm gonna protect that girl and the rest of the girls in that building, okay? What can I say? Besides, they are supposedly 15. Too early for jobs or whatever, technically. Anyway, these people don't just suddenly become like this. They are born this way. Sure. They're natural born fools. That's why they fail the compatibility exam at the end of their mandatory education period. It could be intentional or due to the destructive lack of self-esteem on their part. Dude, someone should beat the crap out of this guy that posted this, by the way. He clearly has not been beaten to a pulp enough in his life. They make no effort to work or to feel any kind of duty and instead choose to live their lives in idleness. Do you see now, dear citizens? This is what we call a Chuusotsu. They are the kind of people that present-day society is trying to force us to support. The kind of people society wants to give a fair chance to, along with an opportunity at re-evaluation. They say that a fair complexion hides all faults. But are they truly so fair? Do you not find them as hideous as toxic sludge? No, I find you like that. Let us wipe away all this pollution. How about we wipe out you? God damn it. Let us bleach it out. Yeah, let's bleach you out, man. It must be done. Yeah, I agree. The responses to Albert's post were filled with cries of support. Arue came to an abrupt realization. Maybe even worse. Probably. But then again, he's probably a keyboard warrior, so he had a few reasons for feeling that way. Blood rushed to her head. She had one other thought. True. I have a little thought for, you know what? Maybe my thought right now is kinda too negative. But I wonder if I might be correct about that. I've mentioned that before. I was thinking that Kokoro might be remembering stuff. And there was that scene when she said, they are just Chuusotsu. I wonder if it might be her. Huh. Could she be the antagonist in this game? The main proponent of this phenomenon was Albedo. His reasoning was obviously skewed, but this seemed to be more in line with online theoretical terrorism. Okay. It seemed that the other posters were being acted on by Albedo.
このアルベドって人
Arue did a little self-reflection, comparing herself to what Albedo said. And in doing so, she felt that her own actions bore a certain resemblance to that vision. Albedo's vision of Chuusotsu. This created a burst of anger within her. Without thinking, she reached out to post onto the forum. Whoa, don't do that. I think you're being too harsh, Albedo. I think it's okay for a Chuusotsu to take a re-evaluation. Who is this? Ring that made my head hurt, LOL. Wait, are you a Chuusotsu? No way, really? Chuusotsu incoming! If Albedo was here, this would have gotten interesting. No, it would not. Is it fun to make fun of me? There is a reason some people become Chuusotsu in a Chuusotsu. And I think you should think about how hard some people trying to live. Your type is seriously making my eyes bleed. The spelling and grammatical mistakes really make it obvious. It pains to say this, but this guy must be a Chuusotsu. A few may be misunderstanding our viewpoint. We do not take pleasure from criticizing Chuusotsu like yourself. Pardon me for saying this, but we were simply discussing that the current regulations for handling re-evaluations are inappropriate and need to be corrected. You need to be corrected with a beating. None of us, including Albert, are going to even petition the government, but understanding something... Wait, you're not going to petition government? Wow, you're pathetic. But understanding something and accepting are two different things. So we are aiming to collect and organize a general opinion on the matter by bringing out extreme cases. You're ridiculous. You are fucking ridiculous. How about we bring extreme cases of you piece of shits? Oh, but Chuusotsu stop responding. To be honest, I started out during middle school and work really hard now for the evaluation, so I wish you wouldn't forget that there are people like me. Oh, he just couldn't read more like 10 lines. No, it's really time for to give up. If you can't get 10, you'll force us to play along with you. Very well, let's debate this. Let's try to keep up. Okay, then I'll first talk about how much of my life I've put into re-evaluation. Oh boy.
なるほど。そんなことが。そうなんですよ。どう思います？この後だってほら、私に読めないような長文で一方的に攻めてきて、こっちは理性的に意見を言ってるだけなのに。
Should have not like joined into that to begin with. It's easy. You just don't bother with that.
花から討論にはならないでしょう。だって同胞、中卒だし。いやいや、同じ立場のあなたがどうしてそんな言い草を。
Because she understands that.
同じ立場だからこそ言える。要は数の問題です。不特定多数が自由に発言できる場で、総論的にはアウェイもいいところ。
Yeah.
サンドバッグになること受け合いなのは、同胞も分かっていたことでは？
Yeah. Are you a masochist?
そりゃ、そうかもしれませんけど。加えて言えば、正論しか言ってないから、彼。正論？それ本気ですか？この人たちの言ってることって、ただの決めつけじゃないですか？まるで中卒は将来を直視しないから、いい加減な人生になってるっていうような。
I mean a bit. You do a bit.
同胞は直視してるです。将来とやら。
Yeah.
してますよ。
Are you? Are you? Dude, that's what I mentioned before. Someone attacking Arue, protecting her. It's not Arue that's getting attacked. Alright, I'm gonna take that part now. But I'm only attacking her. God damn it, woman, just try to focus on studying, for heck's sake. That's all I'm after. But no. Yeah, whatever. She averted her gaze there.
それって同胞がここに書いた再検査に向けて努力してるってやつ？それは本気で打ち込むのが 決定していることだから、その気持ち的にはすでに始まってるわけで。
Sure. やれやれ。
だそうです小色さん。
あのさ、アルエは本当に再検査を受ける気があるの？
Ooh. I mean, from her actions, we could say no.
何言ってるんですか、小色さんまで。そんなの愚問ですよ。今言ったでしょ、近日中に動き出すって。
Stop swinging filthy lines and say the truth. Also, considering that you constantly want to be stuck in the loop, doesn't sound like you want to focus on that.
うん、聞いたよ。いずれ始めることだから、今も自分は努力してるって言いたいんだよね。でも、アルエはどんな時も漫画のことばかり考えてる。
Yeah.
私はそれを悪いことだとは思わないけどね。
Yeah, but, you know, again, she should study. Do the evaluation. I don't know, get a seal of a mangaka or something and you're good to go. And study, for heaven's sake, it will be useful for you when you're creating manga. God damn it. As I already mentioned. Anyway.
アルエが漫画を好きなこと、夢中になっていること自体は何も悪くないと思う。
I do agree with that.
けど、良くないと思うこともあるよ。
Yeah?
それは、アルエ自身の態度。
I mean, true.
私、海に行った日の夜、
あ
ラダに手紙を渡せないアルエに言ったよね。
Wait, scroll down? That's that? I did not expect that. Alright. Didn't want to... True.
伝えたいことは伝えなきゃダメだよって。
So
それ
true.
って自分自身にも言えることだと思うんだ。
So true. You can't just be saying that you want to do this and that. You need to actively push for it. True.
気持ちをはっきりさせた方がいいんじゃないかな。アルエの中で再検査はどんな存在なのか。それは、再検査は私の罪滅ぼしの手段ですよ。義務と言ってもいいかもしれません。うまくいけば結果的にシールがもらえて人生を軌道修正できるわけですから、自分のためとも言えますけど。罪滅ぼしの手段ってもしかして自分が楽になりたいっていう理由？おかしいですか？
Yes.
自分のせいで被害を被った人がいて、その人たちに罪滅ぼしをしたい。詫びを入れただけじゃダメなんです。自分がきっちり苦労して痛い思いをしなきゃ私の心は晴れないんです。
I mean, you say all of that, but it seems like your brother is doing quite fine, so... Yeah.
けど、それじゃあ辛い思いをするのが目的になっちゃうよ。
Oof. The goal of life is suffering, I guess.
その通りですよ、小色さん。私は最低人間の私に落とし前をつけさせたいんです。
Ridiculous.
そうでもしなきゃ家族に顔向けして生きていけないから。
Ridiculous.
自分本位の罪滅ぼしっておかしいかな？
Yes.
おかしくないよ。
The answer is yes.
おかしくないけど寂しい。
小色さん、ちょい顔貸して。
Hmm. She stood up.
どこか行くんですか？なら私も。
We don't want you there.
悪いけど、二人だけで話がしたいので。
Rejection! A conversation that didn't include her. One that was certainly was going to be about her. The two of them. Alone. Arue felt cold, sweat trickled down her skin.
気を悪くさせたなら謝ります。謝りますから。
Jesus, calm down. They just want to talk with each other, for heaven's sake. She tried to stop them. Desperately. But even so, they still left, which was the correct action.
また一人ぼっちになっちゃうのかな。
I mean, but wouldn't you say it was your fault in this situation?
あらら、どうして二人きりなの？
It needs to be done like that.
悲しそうな顔してたよ。
同胞は少し頭を冷やした方がいい。
Hmm.
それに、あんな同胞は見ていて辛
Hmm.
い。とにかく、このままでは良くないと思うです。
Yeah.
うん。私もそう思う。
Gotta push her in the correct way.
タイムリープを繰り返せば、確かに哲学の課題からは逃れられる。あららたちはこのままずっと一緒にいられる。
Yeah, but like, for heaven's sake, can't you stay in contact afterwards as well? Come on.
でも、それでは永久に世界統括者は倒せないし、来週のジャンプすら読むことができない。
Yeah. I was kinda thinking that as well. I mean, if you repeat that over and over, it's the same thing happening. I mean, wouldn't it be boring as hell?
タイムリープと言うけれど、これじゃあ時間が止まっているのと同じです。
True.
どうにかしよう。あらら。
もちろん。
Mochiron.
当然、同胞も一緒に。
Sure. She was alone in her room. In before she's like, oh, let me read that forum some more. Her study materials lay scattered across the desk. Come on, girl. She reached out her arithmetic workbook. Do it! Do it! She opened it and began to sweat. Continue.
3ページしかやってないや。
Then continue. Everything past that was completely blank. She hadn't touched it at all. What has she been doing? She'd been reading manga. Drawing manga. This workbook had 40 pages of problems. That's a lot. That's a lot. Huh. I wonder how many pages I had at university. I mean, given that it's mathematics, let's say in my case it was maths, I guess, for 2 semesters. I think like I had a crap ton of that. Also like A4, yeah. I don't even remember how many problems I've solved back then. Anywho. The same went for the kanji workbook. I'm so glad I didn't have that. If she was taking the re-evaluation seriously, these workbooks would just be the opening act. I tried to learn kanji a little bit. I could not remember a single symbol. It's crazy. Oh look! Lynx is making excuses like a Chuusotsu. No, yeah, whatever. Who cares? To be fair, not like I will need that, so yeah. She would have to study several times. No, several tens of times more than this. She would have to build up her stamina, work on her regional subjects, and do much, much more. It was like an endless wasteland. An ocean. Outer space itself. The path laid out before Arue was so long that it felt like she'd never reach her destination, regardless of how far she traveled. She felt the beating of her own heart. Marisugawa Arue's very being filled to the brim with this feeling of utter hopelessness. Like a balloon about to burst. An update is happening. Alright, open it. I want to actually see the progress. Her pressured heart continued to beat menacingly. It's a heart attack. Call an ambulance. Her chest tightened, like it was being squeezed. She unconsciously clenched her own chest. And she uttered the one word she wasn't supposed to. God damn it, it is possible, woman. The words slipped out of her mouth, causing her to remember. Fighto! You mean what? What are you talking about now? Huh? What is she talking about now? She left through the entrance. She wanted to breathe in some fresh air. And she carried it along with her. Her sketchbook. The same sketchbook she so lovingly used back in middle school. A remnant of her solitude she chose to bring over to her new life. Due to some lingering sense of attachment. Updates complete. Thank you. Okay. She left the key in the place they had decided upon. Her movements were sluggish, seemingly powerless. And then... she ran to Kokoro. Arue remembered that they had yet to even greet her this week. Up to the 4th week, she would go to the fountain after meeting up with Koiro, in order to stop Kokoro from dropping her glass bed. The glass bed suddenly caught her eye. She introduced herself. She brought out her gift from the apartment and put the key back in its designated spot. To Arue, this conversion had become routine. But this time... her heart jumped. She remembered. This was the very same question Kokoro asked her the first time they met. That was her response at the time. Words that didn't feel like her own. She didn't understand it then. But now she had a certain inkling as to why. Yeah. And then, this time, out her own will, she... Are you? Are you for? To be fair, I wonder how many of those Chuusotsu that are in this world, right, actually have this sort of feeling, thinking constantly. Her introduction was fitting of her own stature. She wouldn't allow any excuses to be made. She started feeling dizzy.
失礼します。心と同じ匂いがする。
Hey? Again, what do you mean by that smell? After walking around aimlessly for a while, she ended up at the mall. She collapsed onto a bench.
お兄ちゃんから。あ、そっか、いつもの。
She had never answered the call before, because it always made her feel depressed. However,
もしもし、アルエです。
she now did, because she felt weakened. Hi, it's me.
バカみたい。救いでも求めてるのかな。
Arue, are you doing well?
元気だよ。で、まだこっちに来たばっかりで、そんなすぐに変わらないよ。
Maybe. That was a lie. She already lived through several weeks, over 2 months worth of time. Oof. Months ago, Arue's mind was already on the edge of a cliff. So, are you getting along with your roommate?
それは大丈夫。
Wait, what kind of house what is that? But I'll believe you, you know. Anyway, there is another thing I'm worried about. It's actually what I called. Arue, you have a smartphone, right? Have you been looking at the net?
見てるけど。
You see, there has been some bad air lately with people posting their evaluations. It's both just people letting out hot air, so if you end up seeing those kinds of posts, don't take them seriously. Posts that declare Chuusotsu to be worthless and whatnot. Honestly, you're only wasting your time and energy by responding or even thinking about them.
そうなんだ。お兄ちゃん、私に注意を促したくて、
Yes.
電話かけてくれてたんだね。
Yes, Oni-chan. Keep it up, man.
ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。でも、私、別に気
And
に
you
して
stop lying, Arue.
ないから。
God damn it.
大丈夫だから。
Can you stop lying, girl? If you feel like you've been hurt, give me a call, okay?
本当に平気だから。それよりさ、お兄ちゃん、南越谷先生の新刊読んだ？
Not yet, no. I mean, it comes out today, doesn't it?
ああ、そうだった。それじゃあ、ポングヤシオ先生のは何日か前に出た。
I haven't checked that out either.
そうなの？お兄ちゃん漫画好きなのに。
Not as much as you do, and I don't draw my own either. She felt her chest tighten. Yeah, I guess this is a good time to tell you. You've moved out and live on your own after all. Actually, I'm in a pretty tough spot right now. I don't have any time to read manga.
大変って何かあったの？
Uh-oh. Yeah, first off, I want you to know that things will get better, even if they seem pretty bad at the moment, so don't feel responsible for it. The things her brother told her were enough to freeze Arue's thoughts. Mom lost her part-timer seal again. The reason is the same old health issues as always, but it doesn't look like the agency will be able to get her a new job for a while. I'm currently working 3 jobs, so I don't have any time for manga. We decided upon this before we moved out, but Mom told me not to tell you. Still, I figured you were now ready to hear it. When you left the house, you looked so dependable, and as a member of our family, I felt like you needed to know. I work from morning to evening, but I'm not suffering, okay? Not at all. If anything, I'm having fun because I feel like it's all worth it. She entered the girl! What? How dare you? She entered the call. Why would you do that? She didn't move from that spot despite being bumped into by other people. Hi, it's Mom. Did you make it to the station? Are this your first time riding a train ride? Oh, sorry that you might have gotten lost. Today's also the first time you're meeting your new roommates, if I'm not mistaken. Your brother and I have been wondering if you'll manage to get along with them. It was the phone call she received right after arriving. Her mother had already lost her seal at the time. However, she didn't show any sign of it and continued to address Arue in a cheery voice. Arue failed to pick up on that. She looked down at herself. She was wearing the clothes her mom bought for her, and the shoes her brother gave her as a present. Even though she deceived them both, they still loved her. They even gave her a smartphone. Financial difficulties be damned. As for her,
私は何をしてたの？
yeah, she spent her time playing, with no end in sight. Even now, despite all her crippling worries, Arue still walked around carrying her sketchbook.
本当だ。あの掲示板の人たち、正論しか言ってなかった。
No, they weren't. Chuusotsu. People who diverged from the path of the average citizen following their mandatory education period. The world called them inexperienced, juvenile. But reality might paint a different picture. Chuusotsu. People who graduated without any real conviction in their hearts. Chuusotsu.
今の私って、もしかしなくても、あの頃と同じことになってる？
Wow, now you realize that? The instant she realized this, reality began to flood into her mind. Blood drained from her face. A chill slithered down her spine. Perhaps she simply went back to the way she used to be. She stumbled forward. Guilt flowed into her heart. Her vision became blurred. Her sketchbook was in her hands. Her pulse started going wild. Looking up, she saw an emergency stairway. Don't. Fuck. But maybe she needs to scream her heart out, yeah? Ow. Whoa. In red? Ooh. A shrill cry erupted from the top of the general goods building. She collapsed on the spot.
なんて言葉でごまかしてたけど、ただのバカな女の子じゃない。マリスが悪い。
Then again, she's at the age where she should be allowed to be foolish a little bit. As long as it's not something serious. Anyway, without anyone to hug her, Arue ended up hugging her own niece, as if to protect herself from the entire world.
こんなものまで持ってきて。
You should did. Her sketchbook. Opening it, she found her clumsily drawn manga. The one she made with her best friend. The manga her mother once rejoiced over. Best friend? What? You mean the made up friend?
でも、それも嘘。元気でやってるって、お兄ちゃんに言ったのも嘘。努力の最中って、小出さんとララちゃんに言ったのも嘘。
She lies way too much, man. That's a problem. You know what? That makes her fit for being a government worker. To be fair.
何それ？嘘ばっかりじゃん。私。嘘つき。嘘つき。嘘つき。嘘つき。嘘つき。嘘つき。私の嘘つき。
She threw her sketchbook.
嫌い。私が大嫌い。
Welcome to my world.
何なの？
I'm the same.
マリスが悪いって。
I hate myself a lot as
一
well.
体何なの？世界で一番不可解なのが自分なんて。
Aren't we all to ourselves a mystery?
世界で一番見苦しいのが自分なんて。私みたいな人間って他にいるの？
Yes. Kind
もしいるならその人はどうやって生きてるの？
Somehow.
わかんない。全然わかんないよ。
She felt like crying, but she didn't. The tears just wouldn't come. Somewhere in her heart, she still felt that she would be saved. That this was all happening to someone else.
救いようがないよ。このゴミ人間。
Stop.
ミヤサだったらこんなことにはなってない。タイムリープなんてしたらきっと世界を救う。 失われたはずだった誰かの命を助けるし、果たせなかった雪辱を達成したりもする。
I wouldn't say so.
そんな風に漫画の主人公はいつだってかっこいいのに、私は
Don't compare yourself to a manga character, for come on.
引きこもりの部屋から出て、今度はタイムリープに引きこもり直した。
Hmm,
ただそれだけじゃない。
true.
死んじゃえ。
Alright, stop. Stop.
私なんか
Someone stop her right now. Saying something like that is ridiculous, especially at the age of 15. Come on. 15 years. Had 15 years of reality. Marisugawa Arue. No. The summary of Arue's life. Lies. True. Escapism. True. Optimism. I wouldn't say so. Resignation. Yeah. Duty. Freedom. Despair. Right now, yes. Even though the words were different, they all had the same meaning.
そうだよね。
She pulled out her smartphone and looked up the same message board. The anti-Chuusotsu movement found by Albert was gaining momentum. It was flowing over to the Twitter as well. Dude, it should have been already closed by moderators, what the fuck? At this point, its discriminatory nature was clear to see for all. Even so,
正論
no they aren't.
言われて当たり前にしか思えない。
No! That was how perfectly their words applied to her. And so, as a result of that...
許せない。
Hmm?
私のことを
Oh.
絶対に許せない。
Alright, alright. That is acceptable statement. The springtime sky stretched above. The wind had picked up a bit. Arue silently left the rooftop. Whew, that's good. I'm glad she didn't try anything not funny. Suppressing the contradictions that even now threatened to burst forth into the open.
アルエ、ご飯買ってきたよ。
返事がない。ただのヒッキーのようだ。
Is she therefore?
あらら、そんな風に茶化しちゃう。
事実は事実。今週も5日目というのに、部屋から出ないとは。動かざることヒッキーのごとしとは、よく言ったもの。
Yeah.
だけど、アララは同胞が、ただの引きオタで終わるような人ではないと信じている。
Jesus.
そうでなくては、世界の救済などは、とてもじゃないが務まらない。
早く元気になってほしいね。
Around the dusk. Arue was not seen in front of her desk. Really?
何やってるんだろう。
Yeah, what the hell are you doing? After your earlier thing? Gee, you would think she would actually try to study or something. It had already been 3 days since Arue left the rooftop and retreated to her room. She rolled herself up in her bed and simply allowed time to pass. She thought about various things. She wouldn't even respond to Arara at night.
漫画と罪滅ぼし、どう考えたって強制できるようなものじゃないのに。
Why not? Contradiction. Her contradictions remained.
今すぐにでも勉強を始めなきゃって思うのに、その気持ちは本物のはずなのに。
Study for the sake of manga then!
どうしても動けない。こんな心境にあっても、それでも漫画のことばっかり考えちゃう。漫画のネタばっかり思いついて、それ以外は何も考えられない。どこかおかしいのかな、私。
Yes.
それとも
Quite a bit.
中卒は楽しいことに抗えないっていうあれかな。
Hmm.
違うよね、絶対。だってシールがあった頃から漫画への意欲に連敗続きだったし。
Mm-hmm.
私の人生設計ベタで塗りつぶされちゃったみたい。
Arue felt like she was sinking. Her constant inner struggles would always end in failure. There was no answer to be found. She couldn't produce one. She was trying to convert her view on life into words. But she ended up going in circles, unable to distill it into a single statement. She stared absent-mindedly at her smartphone. Specifically, the anti-unmarked message board. It consisted of the same old Chuusotsu bashing.
またやってる。この人たち朝から晩まで同じことばっかり言ってて飽きないのかな。
Opposition to Chuusotsu taking the re-evaluation seemed to be increasing by the day. Like a slowly festering wound. Its stain gradually spread throughout her wounded heart. Like some kind of indulgent tetanus bacteria. It robbed Arue of the ability to think rationally.
すべての中卒はバカーターになる可能性を秘めている。
ね
私もそうなる前にアカウント消しておかなきゃ。この人たちの言うこと全部正論だし、きっとこれも。今日何曜日だっけ？そろそろだったかな。1週間が終わるの。課題タイムリープどうすればいいんだろう。
Arue's vision grew blurry. She couldn't focus on anything. It was almost as if her desires were all leaking out into the atmosphere. She felt powerless. So when she opened up a thread on the forum, a certain post caught her eye. Number 3. Self-proclaimed manga artist Chuusotsu exposure thread. Time 2000 something for 1353. Name albedo, ID, blah blah blah. There is no need to say anything, just take a look at the attached image. This was made by Chuusotsu. In addition, she aspires to be a government worker. Do you not think we should bleach her out? I fucking knew it. I was right about Kokoro. God damn it. The thumbnail forced a reaction out of her. The image Albedo had posted. There was no mistake. It was the 4-panel manga she drew several days ago. She jumped out of bed and rummaged through the drawer. She checked it again. It was definitely the one she drew. The timestamp of the post said 2 PM. It was now 5. 3 hours, 180 minutes, 10,800 seconds. The amount of responses made in that time frame were too numerous to even scroll through. Arue found herself petrified by fear. She was afraid to read the responses. She couldn't even begin to imagine the kind of hateful remarks being directed at her. She was terrified of it, yet her fingers automatically scrolled through them. She's got cat ears, LOL. The hell is this supposed to be a vampire? A Chuusotsu working on a manga, LOL, maybe try working out your future first. Can I beat them up? This is the epitome of stupidity. Yeah, your comment is. The thing that surprised me after this, she probably just copied someone else's work that she found funny. Retards. Doesn't this look familiar to Mr. Minamiko Shigaya's work? The most you can expect from a Chuusotsu is traced art, no? No. This is what makes them so retarded. For fuck's sake. Your comment makes you retarded, man. Wait, maybe it's the retardation that makes them throw their lives away to play a little day. Dude, like, who nailed you in the ass? Like, on a freaking church or whatever. Clearly. She took her smartphone away and burrowed into her bed. Hearing Arue scream, the other two girls rushed into her room. She pointed her smartphone with trembling fingers. She faintly shook her head in denial. Scrolling down even further, Arara froze in place.
何が書いてあったの？
見ない方がいい。
見せて。
She took that phone from Arare.
やだよ。どうして？
So it seems like the Maritsugawa Arue pen name written on the first page is her real name. Didn't take long to ID her, lol. She's really dumb to be using her real name. Maybe she didn't think anyone would read it. She probably did it just to make herself feel good. Coincidentally, she released her Chuusotsu. Strangely enough, she actually got a math award back in middle school. Going from that to being a Chuusotsu means she probably got hooked on manga and pretty much lost all self-control. She lives with a few other Chuusotsu. They're probably using her parents' money. We must carry the bleaching. How about we bleach your... Albedo's here. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. How about you gas yourself? I'll use a friend's connection to figure out where they live. With some luck, this will convince the others to rethink their plans regarding their evaluations. Oh, so really did have a super hacker friend. This is ridiculous, man.
おそらくそれ以上に同胞の個人情報を洗いざらい
What the fuck,
ってところ
Kokoro?
でしょう。
私の個人情報。
Vets. And vets. Not to mention that and even that. They will go through everything. She fell to her knees.
なんで？どうしてこうなっちゃったの？アルエ、落ち着いて。
I wouldn't be so
大丈
sure.
夫だよ。誰もここに押しかけたりまではしないはずだから。
Remember, pathetic keyboard warriors. They will only come in groups. She suddenly raised her head in realization.
そうだ、タイムリープ。時間を巻き戻してなかったことにすればいいんですよ。
タイムリープ。
さあ行きますよ。心をシンクロさせて過去に戻りましょう。ソウルディスペンサー、私たちを1週間前に戻して。
Huh. There's probably no synchronization, by the way. Yeah, insufficient.
どうしてこんな時に限ってねえ、お願い、大変なことになっちゃったの。
Oh boy. Oh boy.
お願いだからやり直させて。なんでよ。
無駄です、同胞。
どうしてそんなこと言うんですか？
だって同胞は自分が助かりたい一心しかないから。
Mm-hmm.
その恐怖を共有できない以上はシンクロなどとてもじゃないけど。
今までの気持ちがあるじゃないですか。課題に失敗して3人離れ離れになりたくないっていう。
But that's not what you're thinking right now.
確かにその気持ちに変わりはないよ。でもアルエの方は
Yeah.
私たちとの暮らしがアルエの最優先だった頃は良かった。
Yeah.
でも今は本当にそうなのかな。違うよね。そうじゃなきゃずっと部屋で引きこもったりしないもんね。
True.
罪滅ぼしの自分のことで頭がいっぱいじゃ一緒にいたい気持ちがあってもシンクロはできないんじゃないかな。私たちはアルエと同じ人生を送ってきたわけじゃないから。
それにアララたちはタイムリープへの見方が変わった。だからソウルリンクシステムが動かないのも当然の結果。
何ですか？なんでそんなにクールでいられるんですか？
I mean...
こんなものは同胞を出しに使って勝手に再検査がどうこうと盛り上がっているに過ぎない。
Yeah.
仮に全てを特定して BBS に公表したり直接同胞に嫌がらせをするような行動を起こせばその人物はシールに傷がつくだけ。まるでメリットがない。
Which might also indicate they are all Chuusotsu.
そうだ
Right? No, they are... Their writing is too
何も
advanced.
後ろめたいことなんてしてないよ。して ますよ。これ以上ないくらい後ろめたいですよ。
Then why are you continuing to drag yourself into that same spot? Arue's voice sounded like she was practically forcing out every syllable.
お兄ちゃんから電話があったんですよ。再検査への風当たりが強くなってるって。もしこの BBS の情報をソースにしてたらお兄ちゃんの目に入っちゃう。
Yes.
お兄ちゃんが心配してお母さんに話すかもしれない。そしたら今度こそ私失望されちゃう。
fucking Christ. You never even talked about any of that with them, so like stop.
超人コードなんて関係なく本物のゴミになっちゃう。
I mean, to be fair, garbage in the first place can't be pure, but...
ある。
She got up without listening to what Koiro had to say. Went straight for the bookcase. She pulled all her manga off the shelf and threw them on the ground.
ある。何を。全部私が悪いから。この人たちの言うことは正義の代弁だから。
は
ゴミはゴミらしくおとなしく分別されるべきなんですよ。
ゴミなどと自分で言うのはおよしなさい。
まだわからないんですか？
It's you who doesn't get it.
中卒はそれだけで悪なんですよ。私こそがその証拠です。罪滅ぼしをするなんて言ってその現実から逃げてばっかりでタイムリープにまで引きこもって時間を巻き戻して昔の自分を繰り返してるだけなんですよ。
Yeah, congrats, you realize that. Now work on it properly, for fuck's
何の
sake.
成長もない。
Then start doing it now.
それもこれも中卒だから。
No, stop blaming that part.
中卒のくせに漫画なんかに夢中になってるから。
Can someone slap her, please?
やめて、ある。
She freed herself and wrapped up her manga in vinyl rope.
それどうする気？
捨てるんですよ。
あららには今の同胞が正気とは思えない。
Indeed.
正気ですよ。至って普通の思考です。
No, you're not.
だって人生設計が狂ったのも家族を裏切ることになったのもこんな事態になったのも。
Did you the trade and trust? Like, talk with them about that, did you? For fuck.
全部
I can't
漫
with
画
her,
がい
man.
けないんだ。
I can't. She actually pisses me off, man.
漫画が私の人生を狂わせたんだ。
Manga. Those wonderful friends that have kept Arue company till now were now being tied up in inorganic vinyl. Attack on Tyranny. Its cover depicted Arue's personal hero. She cheered Arue on during her darkest hours. She gave her courage when she was on the verge of breaking down. She became obsessed with the author, Mr. Minamiko Shigaya, and worked tirelessly to improve her own artistic skills. It was her only source of comfort during those days of solitude. Even that.
これでやっと勉強に打ち込める。
Yeah, right.
今からでも再検査に向けて打ち込めば特定されてもゴミを見るみたいな目にさらされないで済む。
Or so you think.
あるえ、やっぱりこんなの間違ってるよ。もうやめてください。お願いだからそんな風に言わないで。未練がましく漫画なんて書かずに初めからこうしておけばよかったんですよ。
Can someone just slap her, please? She deserves it, honestly.
そりゃ初めは胸が痛んだりするでしょうけど。
Arara, it's time for you to shine.
でもそれはいずれ風化します。人間ってどんなに辛いことでも時間が経つと痛みが消えていくものなんですよ。
Not really true, by the way.
私にはその経験があるからわかります。だからこうすることは正しいです。自分の責任、家族への罪滅ぼしを邪魔するような漫画なんて捨てちゃうのが何よりも正しいことです。
It's funny how she blames everything around, but
だから間違ってるなんて言って私を迷わせないで。
it is wrong though.
ごめんね、アルエ。
Why would you apologize?
けど私はやっぱり
Okay, good, good,
ア
good.
ルエのしてることは間違ってると思う。だって漫画を捨てることが正しいってアルエは言うけど、それならどうして泣いてるの？
Onto the covers of the wrapped up manga fell a rain of tears, drop after drop.
そんなはずないのに。どうして
Once again, Koiro points out the obvious.
なんで今さらこんなに。どうしてなの？私だってお母さんたちに罪滅ぼしするって決めてたはずでしょ。
Can you stop saying you're doing something for your family's sake? We know this is bullshit.
なのにどうして泣いてるの？何がしたいの？私は
Grief without reason or even philosophy. Her heart simply cried out.
あのね、アルエ。どうして涙が出るかなんて簡単だよ。
Oh. True.
街で女の子と知り合ってね。私、その子に素晴らしい人生とは何って聞いたんだ。そしたら、その子はこう言ったよ。素晴らしい人生とは、好きな人のお嫁さんになること。
Yeah.
私、その時気づいたんだ。
Yes.
好きになるのは男の人でもなければ、そもそも人間じゃなくたっていいんだって。
Yes.
大事なのはたった一つの何かを一途に思えるようになること。とっても好きになった人と一生を添い遂げるんだよね。
Technically, it should mean exactly that, yes.
相手が人間じゃなければ、これだったら自分の一生を捧げてもいいかななんて思う何かなのかもしれない。わからない？アルエ。
Yeah.
漫画がアルエにとってのそれなんだよ。
True.
小さい頃に恋をして、その初恋が今になっても冷めてないんだよ。本当は自分でも気づいてるんでしょ？アルエは漫画に恋をしてるんだ。きっとアルエには辛いことがたくさんあったんだよね。
To be fair, so did the rest of you, right? The two of you here.
ごめんね。私もアララもその辛い体験をこの部屋みたいにシェアしてあげられない。だけど、だからこそ漫画に夢中なアルエしか知らない私たちだからね。これだけはわかるよ。アルエの恋は絶対に実るって。駆け落ちみたいな真似をしなくても、ちゃんと愛を育んでいけば絶対幸せになれるって。だからさ、誰にも隠さないでいいんだよ。私たちにも家族の人にだって絶対に分かってくれる本当のアルエの気持ち。だってこんなに素敵な恋なんだもん。誇りに思わなきゃ。こ 小色さん。
She is destroying the system sometimes, right? Koiro.
さて、
She began to undo the ropes.
同胞は気が早い。荷造りはまだまだ先です。
ララちゃん。
大体が小色さんの言う通りです。
Mm-hmm.
世界救世主的に言わせてもらえば、これを捨てるなんてとんでもない。
Let's go.
だってこれは同胞が一番好きなものなんでしょ。アララの研究がそうであるように、同胞の人生に欠いてはならないものなんでしょ。
Yeah.
同じですかね。
アララは世界を救うため、同胞は自分の人生のクオリティを上げるため、50% 以上合ってれば本質はだいたい一緒です。
Well said.
いいですか、同胞。漫画は同胞のソウル。それを否定されることは何よりも辛いはず。
Hmm.
例えば、心が砕け散るかと思うほど。
And that is painful.
だから、自分を捨ててはいけません。
Exactly.
あららも捨てないから。
Yeah.
救世主って言葉、今だけは有効にしてあげます。
同胞もついにあららの才能に気づいた模様。
That was loud.
私の罪滅ぼしのことなんですけど。
Stop.
話さなくていいよ。あ
Thank
る
you.
ね。私は昔のアルエを知らなくていい。今のアルエだけでアルエを理解したいんだ。
その考え、あららもアグリーする。
それじゃあ私もこれまで通り二人の過去は詮索しません。
I'd like to pry. I'd like, because I would like to know what happened with those two. The three girls shared a smile. It's not like we got a lot of about
お
their
騒がせ
past.
しました。
同胞の弱点は明らかにコンフューズ状態に陥りやすいこと。そのテンパり癖を直さない限り、使徒にすら苦戦を強いられることでしょう。
いや、戦いませんから。
Yeah.
では、何と戦うというの？
そうですね。まずはBBS の人たちと言いたいところですけど、その前に立ち向かわなきゃいけない大敵がいるよね。
Mm.
そろそろ決着の時でしょう。
What?
はい、その通りです。
The three of them looked at the exact same spot.
ソウルディスペンサー。哲学に答えて、あれをやっつけましょう。同じ時間を繰り返しても、永遠に来週はやってこないから。
Yeah?
いつまで経っても大事な人に本当の自分を打ち明けられないから。大丈夫。心は決まりました。
Finally.
だから決着をつけて、来週に行きましょう。
But right, to be fair, right now it would be a good idea to make a repeat. So they don't have your name over the internet and so on, right? Again, as I mentioned, keyboard warriors on their own will not approach you. But if there is a large group of them, I bet they will. It's just like the trash from like Middle East, basically. One-on-one, they will not do anything. But once they group up, well, just maybe make a run for it. Anyway.
では、改めてケツを取ります。
Is it the same day? I have no clue. let's have a vote and in the next episode. Yeah, and we'll see where this is going. Yeah, I think that's an approach. That certainly is an approach. But we crossed an hour, so yeah, let's do it like that. Tomorrow, the continuation, and we'll see where this is going. I think they should leave back in time once to erase Arue's presence from the net. And then do whatever is in their power, sort of, to advance. I know I'm basically against them constantly leaping, but in this situation I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Yeah. But we'll see. Again, it's keyboard warriors, so who cares? Also the fact that Kokoro is the albedo dude. I thought that, but now I'm pretty sure about that as well. Given the fact that the Arue's like drawing was posted there, and Kokoro was the one who was given that after, you know, running into her in the apartment complex and so on. So that sucks. That really, really sucks. Never trust lollies, man. Never. With that being said, let's end it. Once again, Merry Christmas, given that it's so close. Hope you have a snowy one. Yeah. For me, it will be a rainy Christmas. Sadly, over here. Which sucks. I want snow, man. Yeah. Anyway, as I said, let's end it. As per usual, you know, consider liking the video, subscribing and so on. If you're new around, always appreciate it. We are playing loads of games. Now, I think I slowed down the pace a little bit. I'm basically uploading this only. Oh yeah, there is also the autumn game with sweeping the leaves, so that's nice, but other than that, slowed down a little bit. We'll see, maybe we'll get up to pace as well in close or far future. But yeah, for today, that's the end. I'm done talking. I wish you all a wonderful day. Bye bye.